Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories. We're going to share our thoughts and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching in the world right now. My name is Patricia Peters. A very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chat with Pat. Guys, guess what? To those on TikTok, welcome everybody. Hi, Chandra. Hi, Melvin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Tuesday afternoon. I was folding laundry today, and I'm convinced the washing machine is eating one sock from every pair. Somewhere out there is a secret society of single socks. I'm telling you. I know that happens to you guys, but every time I do laundry, I will be missing one socks of a pair every time. So before we get into tonight's topic, I have one question for you. When you hear the word success, what's the first word that comes to your mind? Type it in the comments. Don't overthink it. Just one word. Are you guys doing it? When you hear the word success, what comes to your mind? One word. Come on. Do it, guys. Participate. Tonight is another hot topic. Tonight's topic is, what is success? Really, what is success? And once again, for those who are just tuning in, good evening, beautiful people, and welcome to Chat with Pat. Tonight, I want to ask you one simple question. What is success? Go ahead, type your answers in the comments. Is it money? Is it a mansion? Is it a Mercedes? A million followers? A six-figure salary? Any one of these guys? Any one of these words? Do you think these words are success? Is this what you think success to be? Or have you been measuring success all wrong? When you see the word success or hear the word success and you see successful people, what comes to mind? That's the big question. Tonight, I want us to know, and I want us to have an honest conversation. And I promise you, before this live ends, you might look at your own life completely different. For those who are just tuning in, my name is Patricia Peters, and I'm the host on Chat with Pat. I am also a mom, a wife, a neighbor, a friend, and also a digital business owner. I started this business 2 years, 3 months ago, and I'm loving every bit of it. Why? Because I have flexibility, I have freedom, and I get to do the things I love. I don't have to wake up to alarms anymore. And so I'm asking you guys, what have you all been up to? How are you spending your days? Are you tired of waking up to alarms? If so, watch my program. Every day, one hot topic, 7 p.m. sharp, every day of the week. If I can't do my show, Chat with Pat, every day, I will put out a notice. Hey guys, I'm busy tonight. Family matters, family issues, family get together, family party, whatever it is, and I will make it up later in the night. All right? So stay tuned every day for one hot topic. So tonight we're having an honest conversation, and I promise you this will be different. Part 1, we compare too much. We compare too much. I think social media has confused us. People post vacations. They don't post the credit card bill. People post the new house. They don't post the sleepless nights worrying about the mortgage. My daughter just bought a house and she's thinking about the mortgage. If I had a mortgage like that, oh my God, I wouldn't be sleeping. I'm telling you. When I bought my house, my mortgage was $300. Taxes included, life insurance, house insurance included, city and school taxes, it was 700 and some dollars. As the years go by, 23 years later, my mortgage is $945. Recently, they changed it to $1,000. Taxes went up again. So, guys, people are paying $3,000, $4,000 in mortgage, right? People post their new house, but they don't post the sleepless nights worrying about the mortgage. People post the smiling family photo, all pretense, right? Like, yay, we're all in La La Land. 5 minutes earlier, everybody was arguing about who forgot to bring the potato salad, right? Don't you guys experience that? Don't you have like little nitty gritty quarrel? I always say teeth and tongue in the same mouth. They must have to, the teeth will have to bite the tongue sometime, right? Good. And I know you guys laughed at that just now. I know some of you are laughing because that's your family reunion. Here's a lesson. Stop comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Because not everything you see on social media is true. Not every family that put up a picture and they smile, they're happy. And not every vacation is real. Right? So be careful. Don't get carried away. Don't compare yourself to others. Part 2, the definition of success. We're getting deep down into the grind now, right? What is really success? I used to think success meant having more. Now, success means something completely different. Success for me now is waking up healthy. How about you? Success is hearing your mother's voice. When my dad was alive, for the latter part of his life, for the last year, let's say the last year, my mom had dementia. Dementia. She couldn't remember our phone numbers. She couldn't remember to read the time. She doesn't know what day of the week because dad needed 24-hour attention. And mom had, she was a backbone. She was there. Even though she had dementia, she was there. And I think the waking up and the sleepless nights and every minute dad calling on her, it take away all her memory off her brains. Since dad passed away, I'm happy to say that mom has been getting a lot of rest and she's been waking up brighter than the day before. She even calls me. And the day she calls me, I want to drop dead because my mom had forgotten our numbers. But now she calls me. She calls my brothers. So big improvement. So hearing my mother's voice, that's success. Success is having a husband who still makes you laugh. If your partner doesn't still make you laugh, that's not success, guys. My husband makes me laugh all the time. Yeah, today I came in. The rain soaked me, and today he didn't make me laugh today, but I'm telling you what happened. I rushed because I put a stool and then I put my music box on top and I said, just in case if it rain, I heard it's going to be heavy rain. If rain comes and the water slides through the deck, my music will save, right? And then I said, oh, the heavy wind, let me go take it out. So I rushed in the rain, under the gazebo, under the curtains, set my stuff up, and I rushed back. And by the time I get back, the whole rain, the drops were like big stones. I'm telling you how these drops were. And it flashed into my kitchen, the sliding door. And I was like, oh my God, did you know that you flood the whole kitchen? I was like, I didn't flood the kitchen, the rain did. And he spent time wiping it up, so that's fine. But he made me laugh all the time, even though most of the time he's serious, but he makes me laugh. So that's a success, right? Success is having children who just call to say, Mom, I love you. My daughter, my younger daughter, every time I cook food and give it to her, they do Uber Eats. They pick up food. They do drive by Uber at my house, and they pick up food. And then she'd go home, and 10 minutes after she dive into that food, she'll message me and said, "Mom, the food is so good. It brings tears to my eyes." And my husband will say, "She is really Grandpa's granddaughter. Her mouth is full of sugar." So for those of you who know my dad will give you the best compliment ever. And my daughter, every time, there's not a day that she eat the food from me and she doesn't say, "Mom, the food brings tears to my eyes." My older one, on the other hand, she will enjoy the food, but she's a duplicate of my husband, carbon copy. I'm telling you. She will say, "Mom, did you put too much herb in this food? Or what kind of a seasoning or masala did you use today?" I swear to God, my husband will say the exact words. And when I'm with her, she will say the exact words. Today she came over for lunch and she sat next to me on the deck. And she's doing like this. She's on the computer, but she's doing it like this. She's rocking back and forth. And that's my husband. Mike would sit with you and he'd be chatting like a normal conversation. And he'd go back and forth, back and forth. And then her legs started to rock, 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 rock. And I was like, oh my God, how can I make an exact human being like my husband? My daughter is exactly like my husband. So I don't know if I shared this story with you guys, but my daughter sent me a video of her cats playing. So she rescued two little cats, and her baby cat, Mitzi, was playing with them. And Mitzi was boxing, boxing, boxing them. I have the video, I have to share it. And I was sharing this video with my husband. And my husband watching the video, and he said, "Mitzi, show them who's the boss." I was like, hold on, hold on, hold on. Mike, hold on. Listen to this video. My daughter's like, "Mitzi, show them who's the boss." Exact the same thing. I'm having like deja vu with the two of them. I've never seen a daughter and father, same habits, same, they drive the same way. They make comments the same way. They criticize your food the same way. Oh my God. Yes. So yes, success is having children who call you and say, "Mom, I love you." Success is being able to sleep peacefully at night because your conscience are clear. That is success for me. I don't know about you guys. So let me ask you, what does success mean to you? I really want to hear your answers. If you can type in some answers over there. I don't think people can type in because no one ever type in the answers. My daughter fixed something for me a few weeks ago, and I don't know what I unfixed it or whatever. If someone can type something, say hello to me or make a comment. Let me know if you can make a comment. If you can't, then I'll know that something is not right. Someone say hi. Someone said hi. Hi. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Vat. Hi, Annette. Hi, Imraz. Yes, so let's go to part 3. Success isn't perfect. Can I tell you something? Some of the happiest people I've ever met weren't rich. And some of the wealthiest people I've met weren't happy. Money is wonderful. It pays bills, right? It gives options, but it doesn't automatically buy joy. You know, that joy, that bubbly feeling, that happiness in you? It doesn't. Money doesn't buy that. You can have a king size bed and still not sleep. You can have a huge dining table and nobody to eat with. You can have thousands of followers on social media and still feel lonely. I must tell you, and can we be honest? Some people are driving a luxury car with the check engine light on and praying nobody notices. And some of you are guilty of that. Part 4, 7 signs you're already successful. And let's dive into that. Maybe you've been calling yourself unsuccessful when you're already blessed. You can read this message or you can watch me live. You're successful. You have food today. You're successful. Someone loves you. You are successful. You survive difficult seasons. You're successful. You can still dream. That means you're sleeping. You're successful. You still have time to grow. You're successful. You woke up this morning. You are absolutely successful. That sounds like success to me, right? And I'll close. So tonight, don't measure your life by somebody else's ruler. Measure it by your growth, by your kindness, by your peace, by your integrity, by the lives you touch. Because one day, people won't remember how much money you made. Nobody cares how much money you made. They'll remember how you made them feel, how you made them laugh, how you made them smile, how you made them have a grin on their face. So, ask yourself this question. Are you really successful? Because I am. Thank you for spending part of your evening with me. And I told you I will do short messages. It's 17 minutes. Wow. If this message encouraged you tonight, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, you can go to my Facebook and share this message. It is live on Facebook, on StreamYard. It is on YouTube as well. You can watch it there. Success isn't about having the most. It's about appreciating what matters most. I am Patricia, and this has been Chat with Pat. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. So I have some bonus one-liners to share with you guys. If success was measured by laundry, I'll be a billionaire today. Because I just did laundry, you know? Some of us spend so much time chasing tomorrow that we forget to enjoy today. Don't let your bank account become your only report card. Peace is a luxury that money can't manufacture. The richest person in the room isn't always the happiest person in the room. And this is a funny one. I'm going to leave you guys with a funny one. I stepped on the scale this morning and it said, 1 person at a time, please. And I said, excuse me? I've been loyal to you for years. If your scale has ever insulted you, you're in the right place. Chat with Pat. So good evening, everybody. Welcome to Chat with Pat. And before we get, tonight's topic, you guys, I gave you tonight's topic already. And success. That was the topic for tonight, success. And I asked you the major question, what was success? And I hope you guys, something resonates with you tonight. I hope you feel that no matter what happens in your life, you're successful about something. So don't feel you're not successful. Success comes in all shapes, sizes, forms, and description. It's how you think of success. All right. That being said, if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. But before I go, I just want to extend an invitation to all of you that if you are watching me every day and you're following me and you see what I do, you see what I share, aren't you curious? Aren't you a little bit inquisitive? Because I know everyone is inquisitive. Everybody likes to know what people do, how they live their lives, how do they earn their money, right? I want you to be curious about me tonight. I want you to be inquisitive. You're not going to gossip. We're not going to talk people's story. We're not going to pound names. I want you to be curious about tonight, about me tonight. So I want you to ask me a question. How do I make money? And I'll answer your question. All right. So I would like to invite all of you to join my business, watch the webinar, see if it's a good fit for you, and let me help you on this journey, walk you every step of the way, and guide you to a road of success. Have a good night.